What happens to your internal organs if you stop drinking water for 48 hours? Your biological engine begins to overheat, turning your body into a desperate, drying landscape.
The countdown to systemic failure starts the very moment you ignore that first thirst. Within the first 6 hours, your salivary glands shut down to conserve vital fluid. Sensors in your hypothalamus detect the salt concentration rising dangerously in your bloodstream.
Cognitive function plummets rapidly as neurons struggle to fire without adequate conductive fluid. Your mood destabilizes, triggering irritability as neurotransmitters become imbalanced in the drying brain.
The brain struggles to cool itself, leading to a persistent, throbbing internal pressure.
Fatigue sets in heavy and deep, making simple thoughts feel like wading through mud.
By hour 12, your blood loses its water content and transforms into thick sludge. Your heart must work significantly harder to pump this viscous fluid through narrow vessels.
Inside your lungs, the delicate airways dry out, making every breath feel sharp. Oxygen exchange becomes less efficient as the alveolar membranes lose their necessary moisture. Joint cartilage dries out, turning smooth movement into a painful, grinding friction. Spinal discs lose their hydraulic cushion, compressing your vertebrae and causing dull back pain. Muscles begin to cramp involuntarily as electrolytes imbalance disrupts normal contraction signals.
Lactic acid builds up in tissues without enough water to wash it away effectively. Your kidneys desperately try to retain water, causing
urine to become dark and toxic. Filtration slows to a halt, trapping harmful substances that should have been expelled.
The risk of crystallization increases, forming the microscopic beginnings of painful kidney stones. The liver struggles to process toxins as blood flow to the organ is reduced. Without water to flush them out, dangerous metabolic waste accumulates rapidly in every cell. Immune cells become sluggish, unable to patrol the body effectively against potential threats.
The stomach lining erodes as concentrated acid burns through protective mucus layers. In the large intestine, waste becomes rock hard as the body reclaims every drop.
Digestive motility completely stops, leading to uncomfortable bloating and internal stagnation. Gut bacteria, deprived of their aqueous environment, begin to die off, disrupting balance. The most terrifying effect happens in your skull, as brain tissue begins to shrink. This physical pulling on pain-sensitive membranes triggers the most blinding headache you can imagine.
Nerve endings throughout the body misfire, causing phantom sensations of tingling and numbness.
The vestibular system in your inner ear dries, disrupting balance and causing severe dizziness.
Blinking becomes agonizing, like sandpaper scraping across a dry and sensitive lens.
Your throat feels like it is closing up, making swallowing physically impossible.
Capillaries near the skin surface constrict completely, leaving the exterior cold and clammy.
Sweat glands atrophy and stop functioning, sealing heat inside the body.
At the cellular level, mitochondria struggle to produce energy without the medium of water.
Structural proteins begin to denature, causing the cell framework to lose its integrity. DNA replication errors increase as the nuclear environment becomes too concentrated with salts. Core temperature regulation fails completely, causing internal heat to rise uncontrollably without sweat. Electrolyte chaos triggers dangerous arrhythmias, making the heart beat wildly out of rhythm. Cardiac muscles begin to suffer from hypoxia, starving for the oxygen thick blood cannot deliver. Blood pressure crashes dangerously low, leaving your vital organs starving for oxygen. Hallucinations begin as the oxygen-starved brain misinterprets random signals as reality. Your vision tunnels and fades to black as the brain prioritizes survival over senses.
Consciousness slips away, leaving the body in a critical state of suspended animation. At 48 hours, you are teetering on the edge of severe organ damage and collapse.
Drink water immediately to rehydrate your blood, flush toxins, and restore your vital balance.